one thing that kind of sucks with the Vlad stuff is the one guy that he was always sort of compared to coming up was Fernando Tatis Jr., another junior of another MLB player.
Yeah.
And he is he might be the best player in baseball right
It's
now.
kind of like it's one of those things, obviously hindsight's 2020, but how in the world was Vlad a better prospect than this guy? Like, Vlad.
But he was, though, in
I know.
through Double-A,
but
like he was
I just think the
way
fact that Tatis is a shortstop, too, just kind of, like,
and he doesn't have
he can
weight problems.
Yeah, well, if he can be 2/3 the hitter of Vlad and he's a shortstop.
Yes. I am.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Like, you're a professional athlete.
Again.
Just be in shape.
He's never touched a weight.
Yeah, be in shape.
He's never touched
I'll
a weight.
shame all day long.
I was like one of the craziest. That was one of the craziest like realizations.
And then like 3 weeks after that, he was
He's
posting.
never touched a weight. Wait, wait a second.
It's like, Mark,
Not
did you
even
know
one.
that?
Yeah, like I touched one like when I was like
I touched one today.
When I was
We had
like
to wait
10.
on yeah.
yeah.
I was
how
lifting
can
weights
you grow
today.
up with a professional athlete dad and not have even a weight in your house.
That's the thing. They were in the house. He just wasn't touching them.
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the in
Yeah,
10
I
years from
know.
now.
I have no problem fat shaming professional athletes.
I agree. Like,
All
especially,
I'm not gonna fat shame people walking down the street, but if you're a pro athlete, you're getting paid.
and it's affecting you. If it's not affecting
Yeah.
you, then like Phil Kessel, the fat shaming was a little bit ridiculous, I think, because he was still producing.
He wasn't fat. He just had a fat face. He wasn't.
Yeah, he's a little.
He's a little chubby. Have you seen the pictures of him like walking into the arena? I remember it in Sochi. He
Yeah,
was
but
looking
that's
a
just
little
how some
doughy.
people are built.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like I really don't think he was out of shape.
He had yeah, maybe not.
Like I don't.
No, I
He
don't
was-
think
I
it's like
think he was-
cardio and stuff seemed to be up to par.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like he seemed like he was gassed on the bench.
No.
That's really all you like. It doesn't. I don't care if you have a six pack, but if you can't.
No,
like,
I'm saying like
finish your
that's
shift
what-
because you're tired. You need to do something.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like the fat shaming that he got was ridiculous because he was still
Right.
producing, whether or
Vlad's-
not he was.
It
chiseled.
seems like.
Oh, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah,
his
yeah, no, I
weight-
know,
yeah.
but I will say he was a little bit. He wasn't what you would want out of a professional athlete, whether or not
He's everything I've
he was everyday fat.
everything.
Anyways.
What were you gonna say? Oh,
Just get in shape, lad.
yeah.
Mike,
Just get in shape, man.
Mike's having a big anyways podcast. He's done it about 7 times.
That's my only segue I know.
It seems like we're kind of doing this every week. Charlie Montoyo has a new series of questionable moves. I'm gonna
man.
hash out.
Dude,
Uh,
this one, the Teoscar Hernandez.
can we save that one for last, just so we can like, work up to that?
I want to read the quote.
Okay. So, a couple days ago, he takes Rowdy Tellez out of the lineup to have Joe Panik DH. Joe Panik has like a 350 OPS. Guy struggled last year. He had one good year in his major league career. He's a light hitting middle infielder.
Joe Panik is a guy who's on the team because he can play interior, like infield, if the other guys need a
And
day
he
off.
can't even. He could play second base. Really,
got a
he
good
can't.
name.
He can't make the throw from shortstop. He can't throw from third.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a guy hanging on by a string to be a major leaguer.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, and then he just decides he's gonna bat him like eighth, like batting your DH eighth, where Rowdy Tellez is a guy.
Like Joe Panik might be the last guy on the team. I would like if you're like who should definitely never be a DH.
Yeah, and Rowdy, and it's not like they were facing a lefty too, where you want to get Rowdy out of the lineup. They're facing a righty. Tellez was obviously struggling, but it's like
a righty.
All right.
You said
I
that with
like a little
British-
blimey.
a righty.
yeah.
My
It's-
accent's brutal.
No,
No, mine was.
his was good.
Yeah.
No, mine was bad.
Just going back to my roots, I guess. I just didn't get that one. And then he puts Tellez back in the lineup yesterday, and Tellez has like 3 hits, I think, in a bomb. So
Yeah.
and then you want to talk about Teoscar. This is one of the worst decisions.
So
I've
he's
ever
your
made.
hottest up until yesterday. Really, not a lot of bats going. Well, Bo's been going the last few games. Teoscar was the only guy who was really raking.
Yeah.
So then the lineup card comes out and he's batting 8th. Really weird.
Yeah.
So then they ask Charlie, hey, man, why? And this is the quote. This is what he says. I stretched the lineup a little bit today, giving a different look. Just trying to get something going at the top. He's trying to get something going at the top, so he takes the hottest hitter and puts him at the bottom. Trying to get something going at the top, then
That's
at
reverse psychology.
then at the bottom. So I stretched it out. That's why Teoscar is lower in the lineup, trying to get something going. It's going to start pretty soon. We played a lot of games now on the road, and I think that's what they need to get into a rhythm, and that's coming.
Then
The next game, he was back to hitting third.
No, I think he was out of the. He took him out of the lineup the next game, I think, and then he was batting third after that. I think he gave him a day off after that.
That doesn't make any sense.
Charlie just knows something you don't.
I guess.
He expanded on that too. He's like, I want to have guys on base for the top of the order.
You're playing checkers. You're playing chess.
Then
Charlie
put the guys
is playing
at the top of the
Chinese.
order. You also want those guys to have the more at bats.
Mike, you just don't get it, all right? Charlie knows.
So you should have your best hitter hitting ninth.
Yeah. You want him to get the least amount of at bats possible.
But then he's setting the table for those other guys.
Yeah. See, now you're getting it.
All right.
He's thinking cyclical. You're thinking straight.
I am. I shouldn't. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, that's on you.
Apologies to Charlie Montoyo.
Fight.